welcome to Dude Reviews. Each week, one of us buys our boys a gift or a gadget, something silly, something serious, stuff you've seen on the internet, and we try it out so you don't have to. We'll give you our verdict on the product each time. For tonight, I'm going to turn it over to Joe. He's going to tell you a little bit about a 3M patch kit that our boy Denny sent him. Take it away.
So yeah, I probably got the most useful product this week amongst all of us. It is the 3M high strength small hole repair. So this is advertised as an all-in-one product for all your small hole repair needs. So essentially what we have is a tube of compound, which is basically just spackle, and then it's primable, paintable spackle. It's got this sort of tube design with that the plastic kind of narrows at the tip, which is your putty knife, and then it's got a sanding pad applicator, which I'm not sure if you can quite see here on the fixed to the edge of the cap. So I gotta be honest with you, first off, right off the bat, it's from 3M, which I've heard of, so you know it's probably good. Second of all, the compound, while it's probably not the best in the world that I've ever used, it does the job. It definitely plugs a hole as long as the hole's pretty small. The sanding pad leaves a little bit to be desired, but it got the job done. It's a single grit, so you're not going to get the perfectly smooth finish. But if you have a small toolkit or a small tool bag and you want something that you don't want to have a putty knife, you don't want to have your sanding paper, you always lose it anyway, it always gets wrinkled, and you just want to throw something in there and you don't know where you're going to be and you want to be able to pull this out, patch something really quick, trying to imagine and envision a scenario where that would actually happen.
Well,
but
think about
if it did,
you take down a poster, you want to patch up those holes, you got to move out. Your landlord saying you got to clean up all these holes in the walls.
That's a really good point. Actually, if you're in an apartment, this is actually really cool. You're not going to have all your tools in an apartment or a condo or something like this. You might just need this thing. That's
how
really
big of a
use
hole?
Case.
How big of a hole?
So I ended up
like we're talking about like a drywall anchor screw hole.
So I patched with this the little nails that you would use to hang a picture frame.
Mm-hmm.
So basically a small drywall nail, and this did a nice job, like a damn fine job. So I'm pretty impressed with this thing, Denny. It was a pretty good send over. Obviously you don't have a ton of control with the putty knife being really just molded plastic, but it was enough for me to be able to patch a small hole successfully, and it didn't look like shit because I ended up using, the sanding pad and had a little bit of control. It's paintable. It's advertised as primed, paintable. So I haven't painted it yet, so I can't attest to that. However, I give this a 7 out of 10 for convenience. Again, the compound's not the best in the world. I don't know what the cost ratio is. Danny will have you tell me that in a second.
That's what I'm wondering, if it's like not cost effective because they're advertising it as all in one. Like if you get like 4 ounces versus like a tub of spackle, same price type.
Right.
So that item was $5.98.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and I think a thing of like Verdicks would be
$6-7 probably.
Yeah, $6-7 for a little tiny tub of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, 7 out of 10. I would keep this in a little tool bag, especially if I lived in a condo or an apartment, or I had a teenage daughter going off to college or something like that. I just throw that in her thing, so I don't get the bill from the university or God knows what. Absolutely.
Fast drying time?
I didn't test that actually, but it went on like normal spackle. When I came back later, I think I gave it like an hour or two and it was completely dry. So I think it behaves like normal compound. Yeah.
Perfect.
Nice.
Perfect. Yeah. Good product. Good send. If you want to find out more, there are links in our bio below. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, give us a like on our video, visit verdicks.com for a little bit more nonsense. Follow us on social media, and keep an eye out for more dude reviews. Thanks. Have a good night.
Shields up.
Shields up.